Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a rerun of Birchwood Grove. Yet another rerun. The reason I'm doing this again is because I'm not happy with how the previous recording turned out. Because my hand was giving me a little bit of stiffness during the run through. So this time we're going to do it with low wind conditions. We're going to put the wind direction, I think. I'm sorry, the default was north, but we'll put it to south anyway. And so we'll make it come from the south. Very firm fairways, very firm greens. Green speed is quite fast, although not over the top, so we'll go fast on that one. Time of day is noon, and the weather this time will be I'll actually put a bit of rain on it, just because it doesn't seem to do anything in this game. So let's go, let's do this game let's do this course proper justice and do it correctly this time.
Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA.
So the first hole is a par
fired up, and we
4 measuring 442 yards.
First hole on this one. All you got to do is hit it straight up the middle, and then we'll take it from there.
Now, since the last round, I have altered the wedge transition to make it a little bit easier to hit the
Setting up here about, I'd say
wedges close. And here, sorry, not here, here is a bit more evidence. I'm going to take the 112 obviously, and then I'm just going to put a bit of loft on it so it doesn't go as far. Pretty good.
Well, that'll play pin high for us. And this putt for the birdie.
Not a bad start if we get the read. No, not what I was looking for. A little bit further across then. When it stops.
So
Take a
good.
read.
And after
Away with a
that,
birdie.
you currently sit
Comes the
at
second
one
hole,
under
which
par.
is a par 4 measuring 466 yards. The reason I ended up doing it a second time was because I couldn't end up finding the recording.
Second shot here on hole number 2.
So that's the reason I'm doing it a second time.
Okay, back in the fairway, good stuff. This one's your third.
Okay. Should be no problem this time. That's a bit of a miscalc as well, that one.
Alright, good luck here. You've got 22 feet to go.
But this man feels better for having a little break with forehand.
Oh! Well, let's just pop this in and grab a bogey. And
Pretty
with
good.
that, we will move on to the next. Let's see what this third hole has in store for us.
The third hole is a par 5 measuring 594 yards.
Tee shot's looking decent.
350.
And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin.
Yeah, I'm gonna be over here this rather than. Pretty good effort. If he controls it. Oh, he's unlucky.
Okay, here's our third shot.
In fact, it came off. Means he can have a go at chip. Pretty well.
Nice chip, fantastic. And here comes a 4-footer.
Played it well.
Yep, I knew you had it in you. Great way to bounce back. Birdieing this one after bogeying the last. Great stuff. Good luck here on this par 3.
The fourth hole is a par 3 measuring 173 yards. It's going to be a 9-iron. Two. Could have been a wedge that, actually.
Well, that'll work for you.
But not too bad.
2 under, if you can sink this. That is fine. Work.
Excuse me.
Teeing it up on the 5th.
Yeah, that's a solid. Oops, it's not a solid shot. You just need to be careful how much we're turning this over. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Setting up here 145 yards away.
I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to hit that as it is.
Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. So far, so good. You're showing us how it's done. Fourth birdie of the day so far. Hole number 6.
At 6th hole, shot par 4, measuring 316 yards. Going to be going for it with the driver. .100, so it's just over it. Hopefully the rough might take some weight out of it. It's just over back.
Second shot on the 6th.
Good chip in for eagle.
Right in there. How'd you do that?
Just a reminder, this course is based on the fictional town of Birchwood Grove in Wisconsin. Sorry, based in the fictional town of Birchwood Grove in Wisconsin. Features 4 tees.
I'm liking it.
And was designed by Nick Olson.
And this one is around 180 yards to the pin.
Oh, good, what's that?
Nicely done.
What I'll do is I'll take the first 27 minutes out of the first one. That features Dragon Forest Fantasy 9. And we'll to this one. By the time you see it, you're too close to them one.
Ah, no good. Here we go for your birdie. And you're finding your way around this course. That's your 5th birdie of the day.
6 under after 7. The 8th hole is a par 4 measuring 430 yards. It is into the wind is helping us this time around. Although that position won't be the best. Out of the fairway and into the rough.
Well, we're going to the sand. That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Didn't take into account the line there.
Get up and out of here.
That was a pathetic shot. That was much better. He's unlucky.
Okay,
And then again, I suppose he deserved.
Okay, this will save you par.
If you make a mistake like you did on the last shot, where we didn't adjust it at all.
Oh my God.
Almost a recovery, but it wouldn't have been deserved, so it's probably get to it. Deserves there. For that lack of concentration on the bunker shot.
There we go. And after that, you've gone up to 5 under.
Right, let's try this again. Right, that looks to be good. 185 yards this par 3, and plays it beautifully. Distance wise now, has he calculated it? Yes, he has.
Oh my goodness, that could have been.
From the ridiculous to the sublime, what a shot.
Maybe next time.
Goes back to 6 under as we come to the first hole of the back 9, which measures 418 yards and is a par 4. Flanked by trees on the right hand side. Right and left, so there is a narrow landing area, and he does it comfortably. Finds a gap, and that's going right down the middle.
Little play. Let's see what you have on the second shot here on the 10th.
There's a little bit of loft on this. Pretty good.
Here's a putt for birdie. This putt's tracking. And that drops in for birdie.
Apologies for house and noise again. We are going to hear.
Here's a nice par 5. Well, that tee shot looks like it'll do. Well, in the end, you ended up in the rough. Second shot here on the 11th.
Well, Kenny didn't take notice of the line, but he was fortunate that time
Setting up for our third shot.
for it not to cost him.
Okay, here's a 24-footer. right by the hole. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under.
Pretty good.
This hole is a par 4. It's not all that lengthy.
236 yards, the 12th hole, and again, if Nick throws it out here, his attempt at. Now, I didn't quite aim it quite as I intended last time.
Nicely done.
I went too far to the left of the green.
I think this looks pretty safe.
But this should be okay this time. Sorry, too far to the right of the green. This looks like it's going to go off as well.
Yep, I was off on that one. That was worse than I had expected.
It's going to be 67-69, so the shot is a flop. This time it did take the line into consideration. This time it should have a good shot. And then now it comes out. Well, it came out slightly hotter than he would have thought.
And this is your third shot.
Wasn't able to control it. At least it was calculated this time. It wasn't just
here we go.
Just hit without calculating.
Oh, it's getting there. Oh, too bad.
I didn't hit it.
Okay.
Another costly bogey takes it back to 6 under par.
And as you tee off here, let's see if you can stick it nice and close to the pin.
13th hole is a par 3 measuring 139 yards.
Ooh, the approach might be a bit long here.
Oh, just too long. The line looked perfect.
Well, you ended up on the green, it turns out. Long putt in your future.
The line looks spot on.
Way better than I expected. And this one is
But unfortunately, it didn't really give him what he was after.
Oh no, it's really
Good effort.
Okay, this one is for the par. And after that, we're at 6 under. Okay, this one
is par 4, measuring 328 yards. It looks like it's drivable again. But there is a bunker protecting the front of the green. So if I do get it wrong, I'll end up in the sand. No, that's okay. Just short the green, which should be a comfortable pitch shot. Yeah, beautifully played. Played it well.
All right, we'll take that. Just 4 feet left on this one. This putt's good.
So birdie to move to 7 under.
And after that one, you're at 7 under. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course.
The 15th hole is par 5, measuring 532 yards.
It's a nice looking tee shot.
Another hole that with a good drive you can reach into pretty easily. The only thing you've got to do, which I didn't do in the previous failed run, was hit it hard enough to get it over the water. That time I have, and that time I've cleared it. The only thing I didn't want to do is what I've ended up doing in the back. Right, 72 to 74, so it's not that shot, it's a flop. With a little bit of weight adjusted. you wanted to do.
Oh! That was pretty dialed in, especially considering hitting from the rough. Okay, 8 under par is your score currently.
Ended up getting a birdie there. The last time I went there, I got a bogey. So that just indicates well, we are pushing this towards the trees. But unfortunately, it's going to turn left. And it's going to be blocked by a tree.
And here's our second shot on the 16th.
It's probably where I didn't want to go, but I might be able to get away with it.
I think I lost it.
No, he lost it. He lost it. He's got away with it in the end because it's actually gone up.
That's safe.
The green.
Here's a 14-foot putt.
So, yeah, that's pretty good.
It's getting there. Yes, that's perfection. Nice job, birdie. And your score is currently 9 under par.
9 under as we come to the 17th, a drivable par 4 at 314 yards. No doubt drivable, but most of it some of it goes right to left, some of it goes left to right. So you want to be in the middle somehow. That looks a solid hit.
I like what I'm seeing here.
Solid piece of hitting. Not spectacular, but solid.
Putting for eagle here now on this par 4. And this putt for eagle.
And turns it over. As he turned it over enough, it looks good.
Looking really good.
Very good.
Ooh. And about 5 feet to go.
It was very good. But not to me.
So good. And your score sits at 10 under par at the moment.
So the final hole is a long par, reasonably long par 3 at 240 yards. And it's not very often we finish holes on, or finish courses on a par 3, so it's nice to see. It is flanked by a couple of bunkers in front of the green. But it's a
draw you put on this one.
Little bit of a draw on a long iron, and it should get pretty close to this green, or to this pin, sorry. Played it well. Is he going to come back up the slope?
We're on the green with that one. Well done. Lining up 13 foot.
Could have easily come back off that slope there, but
putt appears to be online. And it went by so quick. Just like that, your round is over.
So there we go, after a 61, ladies and gentlemen. That course is very, very
and with that, I will
good. I enjoyed that a lot.
See what I can food.
Now,
see you next time.
Apologies for having to do it again, but the previous video was interrupted by vehicles outside. I've managed to get the game recorded this time, while I managed to get sound recorded, and it be a decent recording. I am just going to make adjustments to the irons now because I've got enough to do so, and I've got something to add to them, which is oops, I do not want to do that. I do not want to do that either. What I wanted to do was go to locker and then adjust the fittings, which is we've actually got 3 of those which we can turn into an epic. Right, 3 3 transitions which we can turn into an epic. What we're using them on though, we're using one on the hybrid, using one on the putter. Okay. Right, so if we trade those foreign and get unless we get another transition, what do we get it for? We get it for the wedge. We get it for the wedge. There's no, I don't think we do. I think we get. I think what we do, I'll take the transition. Right. So, 2 of which we're using, so we can't really trade them in. There's 2 of them we're using. So, we can only really trade in the ones that we're not using, so. 6. That's the 3 wood, okay, so 2, 6, 6. Transition 93. Tell you what, 325. Do we go for that? I'm having a wonder as to whether we go and trade these in. I mean, what we're gonna need? We're gonna need, ideally, if we can get the power up to a green or up to blue. We might be able to get the rest of the transition in that. Right, so yeah, get a bit more on. So that to me seems a better option. Trade all those 4 in. Exchange. Now what do we need? I think it's shaft I think we need, so that's fine. Driver, shaft, power. Right, 8. Right, that's gone up 8, so might be useful that. Power 90. Swing path 62. Transition 89. Right, let's fit that. Right, so that'll give him a bit more power. Right, let's fit that as much as we can. Quick fit. Select all. 200. Okay, the only one we won't fit it to is the pitching wedge. 175. Pitching wedge and the 9 iron probably 50. Right, so we'll add it to those. Oops. Hang on. Pitching wedge 9 iron, 8 iron, 125. Fit those 5 in. Yeah. So we're slightly making changes here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we need that. I think we need to get some cash back for that. We don't have... Right. 57, so... There you go. You can fit it to the other two now. Right, so... iron transition head can probably be fitted to the other two. Right, where it's not fitted, so... quick fit to the 9 iron and the 3 iron. Hang on. 9 iron, the pitching wedge. Hang on, the 9 iron and the pitching wedge. There's another 2. And we need that fitted too, so that's fine. It's got a bit more power. Right, so he's able to hit it a bit harder and we'll go from there. But that's going to bring this video to an end, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, thank you for your support and thanks for watching.